It's somewhere between 300,000 and 800,000 years ago. In a mountainside cave, the Neanderthal wakes up in a pile of furs. Their family are all sleeping nearby. They stir and stretch, ready to start a bright new day in the Ice Age. Let's take a closer look. The male Neanderthal is about 5 feet 5 inches tall. The female is about 5 foot 1. They are both robust and stocky, like rugby players. Both have wide, flat features and a big nose with large nostrils. Their physique allowed them to retain a greater amount of body heat than humans today, and when it was chilly, which it often was in the Ice Age, they could take more air in through their nose, which would warm and humidify, increasing their core body temperature. Neanderthals, a day in the life. When asked to picture a Neanderthal, most of us immediately think of a dumb Fred Flintstone type, carrying a club, wearing fur, and finding the nearest woman to knock over their head and drag back to their cave. Well, that's wrong. Neanderthals were a social and capable species who were far more intelligent than we think. In order to hunt and build shelters, they needed to communicate. The Neanderthal had a surprisingly advanced system of language, able to create hunting plans and convey emotion through a combination of sounds and physical movement. Although they may not have figured out speaking just yet, they were still able to feel complex emotions and work together as a group. It was also probably the first time a human-like species showed some understanding of emotions like grief. Graves discovered indicate a basic understanding of mourning, death, and mortality. Over a third of the ones we've found were of Neanderthals under the age of 4, suggesting that children may have received greater care during the burial process. There are even indications they left flowers around the graves, implying some sort of ceremony or sense of memorialization. But the weak were not simply left to die. We found remains of those who would not have survived alone due to disability or illness. Yet they clearly lived with these maladies, suggesting they were looked after and valued by the Neanderthal family group for reasons other than hunting or foraging.